Hey gang, Gameface here, and it's time to get back to some Planet Coaster. Um, I built the coaster last time. Where's my coaster? Over there. Um, it's not exactly what I want it to be. It's there's not really a lot to it. Well, actually, there's more to it down here than there is in the actual coaster. So that's going to require some work today. It's definitely going to require some work today. And, you know, everything else requires some work today, too. Like, the edges of the park are looking barren. There's pieces of the park's, like, sticking into just empty fields and stuff like that. And I really, it's weird. I want to get to it and fix it, but I'm having trouble getting to it, fixing it. That's about the best way I can put it. I just don't seem to have the drive to go fix it right now. Or the reason. I don't know. Maybe I do have a reason. I just don't know what it is. So right now though, I really want to do something about this. You know, it's not living up to my expectations. Let's just say. I don't know why there's no numbers. We did test it last time. So, let's go for a ride and see what we need to change, because there's definitely... Whoa. That needs to change. There's definitely stuff that needs to change. Okay, so we can bank on this last part. Right into the chain lift. So, what is this going to end up looking like? It's got a lot of banking issues. It's got a lot of wobble issues. It's basically just a big issue in itself. Everything's sort of wobbly and not quite fine-tuned. And yeah, I remember the last time. Okay, so I remember the last time it didn't make it over that spot. And it rolled back. And... wow. Okay. So not good. Not good at all. You know, it's not very... it doesn't make you nauseous. Nobody's scared, and they're not very excited. So, where do we start? Well, I think we gotta start right here. This is sort of lumpy. The other thing I think we can do is make this come down a little faster so it's quicker. But I did have problems doing that last time. It did this and said, nope, not doing that. Because, you know, water. That's why. So we dammed it off here and tried to fix it. Well, that was weird. Okay, so we're gonna have to dam this off just to get this to work, because if I don't, I'm not gonna be able to make any of these adjustments. So I'm just gonna block this off here. We'll just like bring the terrain up to there, and no water. Okay, so let's see what we can do about this now. I'm gonna cut out all this land. I don't think it should be there in that way, shape, and form. Shouldn't be like that. But The other thing I'm going to do... There it is. I want it right there. I want it right there. I want to smooth this. Come on, move with me. Work with me here. Work with me. We're on the same team. And it doesn't do anything. It doesn't do anything. Like, seriously. The weirdest thing with this thing, if you take a squiggly line and smooth it, you still end up with a squiggly line. I don't like like this should have smoothed that area out. It should have brought it, tried to make it as straight as possible, minimize the curve, but I find smoothing in this thing actually tightens curves. So it's moving just millimeters at a time. It's almost like you need to be able to vary the smoothing like you can the terrain. Because I would like it to, you know, move when I click this button. Smooth as much as possible. Not just a little bit. Not just a little bit, because you know what's going to happen. I'm going to have to go and do this, and it's going to screw it up. And when I smooth all, it's just going to screw it up even more. Okay, so up to here, we want to bank this a little more. And then after there, we're going to bank the other way. Right up to about here. I don't know if that's accomplished what I want at all. You can't tell. So there. Okay, though, now that the water's gone, I might be able to bring this down. Which again, it's a thing that can happen. It's happened already. Okay. Oh, I don't like that. Now the beginning of this thing has a little bit of a problem. Eh? Why'd you move? Okay. I think it's time we hopped on board and... I tried to, it won't let me. It's because there is no car number 1 anymore. It fell off when I did something. I broke it. I broke it. Are we going? Well, I guess it didn't accept my second click. Okay, no, this hump is still here. It's still there. Like, come on. Seriously, game. I'm not here to do the same thing over and over and over again. When I say smooth all, smooth it. Don't just, like, do like a par smoothing and make me click the button 60 times. Again, there should be a percentage on this. Sorry, I guess the more you play the game, the more things you see that are kind of off, I guess is the only way to put it. Because that's just not right. Why should I have to click the button 60 times because the game thinks that I only want to do a little itty bitty tiny adjustment, but I actually want to make the whole thing smooth? Like, seriously, again, it's still there. It's still there. It won't go away. Come on, game. Play with me here. It's not doing anything. That is as smooth can be. Okay, well. Let's see. It's only the beginning. We can test the beginning over and over and over again. That's not going to hurt us. I mean, that's not going to take up too much time. Okay. Oh, there's a wobble there. There's a hell of a wobble there. But we did fix the first part. But we horribly broke this part. That's not the right... What? Why does selection... Why is the selection of things included in the undo? I don't understand that. So if I select this, I'm like, okay, I'm working on this piece of track, and I go like this and go, whoops, no, I wanted to move it sideways, and I go undo, it goes back to the previous selection. Sorry. I didn't come here to complain about Planet Coaster. It's just they make it so easy. They have all this just little stupid things that just don't make any sense at all, that have been there since day one. And then they just don't do anything about them. So I think my problem is here. But I also think my only way to fix my problem is through a smooth all move, which is going to make the circle smaller. It's still there. Still. Why? It's like right here, it's just absolutely awful. How do you fix these things? How do we make this go away? Do I gotta do section by section? If I go section by section, it can't really make it too much smaller. Oh, I'm just suddenly on a racetrack. Okay, so this transition from banked one way to banked the other is going a little quick. Maybe it's not. Maybe it's not. Maybe it's just fine. That seemed actually okay. I might be just fine with that. That might be something I can live with. I'm not sure about this whole loop thing anymore. You know what I mean? I'm actually not sure about anything past the point that we worked on today. Except for maybe the chain lift. I'm okay with the chain lift. We're good here. Okay, so, now let's think about this. Like, okay, I can see the first loop. The first loop I'm good with. But you know what? I'm going to get rid of the second loop. We're working back to here. And at the same time... Oop, nope, nope. Okay, that's what I want. But I don't want it like that. Oh, no, 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 no. Because as soon as I undo that, I'm gonna... No, 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 no. Okay, let's straighten this out. And there's another thing that would be awesome. A button. Just a single button that just straightened a piece of track out. Just 0, 0, and 0. You know what I mean? Like, so this is at 0. Or as close to it as it could. That would be a cool thing. Actually, I still want to maintain my downward movement. Actually, that does... That seems a little better to me. But I do feel as though the curve is a little much. Okay, so back up to the top. I'm going to take this and I'm going to stretch it out. I'm going to stretch all of them out, actually. Just a little. Actually, that looks. I like that. It makes it more circular. It seems to make it more circular, one should say. Because it probably doesn't make it more circular. Again, the banking all just went away in that whole procedure. So does anybody know why there's an option to smooth all and an option to smooth banking, but not an option to smooth the track without affecting the banking? Anybody understand that choice that they have made for us? A little bit jolty, wouldn't you say? You know, I see the idea of everything I've done here, the idea behind it, but the implementation has just failed miserably. Don't include that bit. Okay, here we go. It tightens it up again. It should be the make circle smaller button. This, though, is all bad. Not that I can do anything past that point, but I can probably do something from here. I'm just making it a faster track is all I'm ending up doing here, you know. So I don't know what to do here. Do I lower this and we end up going faster through this area? We can do that. Okay. A little bit smoother. I really hate how how it's taken all my banking away again. And I have to go put it in there, back in. And I gotta go through and I gotta smooth it all again. Okay, so now we've got this little bit of a section over here that has just a little bit of a curve to it. I'm gonna give that a little tiny bit of bank. I'm gonna go back and smooth that out across the two sections. But the thing I see though is here is some roughness. There's definitely something that needs to be fixed here. Hey Natasha, how you doing? I hope well. Okay, so now, okay, we got that. I'm pretty sure we're okay there. Let's just check it out. Okay, so yeah, we end up on somewhat of an angle that I don't really like there, and things just go wild from there. And there's a train. There's a train. Okay, so now if I were to take, I want to take all of it, up to here. Up to here. And I want to move it closer here. Whoa, whoa, come on, stop moving, please. I stopped moving ages ago. Can you please stop moving? It moved all the way back to the beginning. You know, I almost think I'm so close to having to upgrade my machine just to play this, which seems crazy. Okay, let's work with this then. No, you don't need to do that. You need to come across. How does one make you come across? I can go up and down. I can go out. But there is no cross. No cross for you. Why? Does that mean there's not going to be any smoothing in that direction too? Okay, so what I'm going to do then, because this is going to be really bad. Wow, I wouldn't want to be on that. That would have been bad. That would have been really bad. Okay. It looks right. Actually, it doesn't. It goes into this weird curve right here. And I think this is my big issue. Is this weird curve that it gets at. Maybe I can move this up here and adjust. Maybe I can move this up here and adjust from here. Yeah, see, it goes into this weird banking. See, that's almost what I think. Is this going into the banking too soon? Can I select this? Is this track not selectable? Why can't you do that? What's wrong with you? Why is that a thing? Shouldn't be a thing. You shouldn't be doing this. You should be like, yes, I'll be more than happy to move for you. You're in charge here. I'm just a roller coaster. But no. Okay, I can't imagine what it's running into. Is it this water over here? Because I'm pretty sure I've shut off all these things. Disable scenery collision, disable coaster collision, and disable ride collision. So this should not be not allowing... It shouldn't be not allowing me to move this. I should be able to run this track right through like straight through solid walls and solid track. But it's not letting me. I'm not trying to do that. And it's still being a pain in the ass. Yeah, it won't let me do any of that. It won't let me... Basically, it only lets this piece of track be, like, right here for some reason. And it doesn't tell me why. I think the biggest problem is it doesn't tell me why. If you knew why it wouldn't let you do these things, you'd actually be able to think through them. But it's just a random, like, an error is occurring trying to place this object here, but we're not going to tell you why. That's the trick of the game. That's why it's a game. You gotta figure out the why yourself. Does that make any sense? Seems kind of silly to me. So yeah, I don't know. I'm just screwing this up more and more and more and more as I go. Because none of these things want to move into the places I want them to move. Like, this thing just looks awful now. Track limits exceeded. Okay, what does that mean? Why is this a thing this track cannot do? Who came to this track and said, hey, you can't do that? Who said you could do that? Okay, now they're terrified. They're absolutely terrified. They vomit a lot on this track. And the experience, the excitement is no higher than it was before. Does it make any sense? Are we doing this right? Okay, so this should be a nice loop. But... okay, it's letting me adjust it. Is it doing anything? No, I don't think it's doing anything. Not me. Okay, we're about to go down the... okay, so now we drop down underneath the track. Excitement, everything's good. Nausea kicks in here. We get flipped over the top. We're gonna have to fix that. And everything from here on out is basically just extremely nauseating. Why was the brake screeching? Fear, I don't see where the fear is going high. Maybe when they hit that tree branch in the face. That could scare you. Nausea is pretty high there. But again, I don't understand the extremely high fear rating. Maybe it's gone. Maybe I fixed it. Yay! Still sucks, though. Okay, maybe a little further back. Oh, where are you going, camera? Okay. I'm figuring I need to find that new thing to pick on in Planet Coaster, because I picked on the whole filtering for building stuff for so long, and then they fixed it, which is what I wanted the outcome of that to be. Okay, so we need to smooth to there. That should already be flipped over by this point. So I'm going to need to move this back. We're going to need to push this back a bit too. And that's where we're going to have to smooth from. It's kind of tight. It seems kind of tight. Okay. There we go. That's definitely going to be better. This actually might even need to go this way a little. And then on the downside, roughly the same. Though, I do think I want this to go down. They get up to the top here and it's just like, boom, back down. Boom. As okay, come on, come on. Okay, that was no good. That drove the fear through the roof. That's better. Okay, now, I also am going to change this. Okay, get you out of there. And this now, I would like to go through the ground again. Maybe not down so sharp anymore. No, see? It let me go right through the track. So all those errors when I'm trying to lay out that track has to be exceeds limits. But that's just a guess. I don't know these things for sure. No. No. I want to. Come on. Really? You're like, there's ground in the way. I'm not doing anything. Oh. I think we've had ourselves an accident. There we go. Of course, I don't want all the land there. We're gonna go into terrain and we're gonna fix that right now. How long will the roller coaster be? I don't know, Ray. You know, we can take a ride right now and see. Like basically, I build in phases. So the first phase was sort of laying out the roughing it, and right now at this point, I've basically built this up. This is probably where things are going to sit right now. Here, there's still fine tuning to do, but a lot of the base of everything is in place, and I'm just going through and making the changes I want right now. So the length of the coaster is pretty well fixed to what it's going to be right now. So it's not that long. It's actually quite a short coaster. Obviously, you know, terrain needs to be changed, things need to be changed, stuff needs to be done. And the last half of it is just horrible. It's absolutely awful. So, you know, that's roughly the length of it right there. Whoops. So, you know, this is actually moving up quite a bit. So let's see, this is data that we have. It's 799 meters long, so it's not even a kilometer. It takes just over a minute to finish it at this point. Okay, so is this the first time you've been here, Ray? If you want, I could do a little tour of the park, show you where we're at. The park, we've been working on this for about 200 hours now. Let's curve that around, like that. Or try to. If Smooth All will work with us, if it plays well with us. Whoops. Bad timing. It didn't play well with us. Okay, well, you know, let's, you're new here. I'm sure there's other new people here. I noticed there's quite a few people, quite a few people watching on Twitch right now. So, for everybody who's new, let's just take a quick tour of the park so far. And I'm sorry if the frame rate drops, like, you know, awfully as I do this. It's bad. Planet Coaster needs massive optimizations if they're going to allow us to build huge parks like this. So about 220 hours ago, at a guess, I started this park. I built some roller coasters. They're all gone now. Everything that I built in the first run is gone. I think the grid work here, where these rides are, is the same. But that's about it. This used to have a bunch of stuff in it. I changed it. It all became like gingerbread stuff. So, basically we've got about 14 coasters right now. Maybe 12. We have 2 train tracks. We have 1 water ride. And I think I have one go-kart track. But yeah, so the first thing that we built, and the guys online helped me so much when I first started. Mainly the people that I connected up through my No Limits 2 series. So this is one of the first coasters that I built with, you know, with their help. It's not perfect, and actually with the new features of Planet Coaster right now, I could really fix this up. Because I have some problems near the very end of it with being unable to curve this properly, this loop, because of the rocks that I had already put there. And I didn't really want to delete the rocks in order to curve it properly. I didn't want to redo everything. So that's the first one, the Curse of Captain Deadeye. And yes, I will agree. They do have some very suitable music in this game. It was awesome piratey music. My next track, which again I did have some help with it, but I went off and did my own thing. This is a fun ride. It's broken. It's freaking broken. Okay, we can't take this ride. But yeah, so the big thing here is all the tunnel work. Let's unselect something here. There we go. So all the tunnel work, you know, yeah, there's lots of tunnel work. The whole thing's filled with tunnels. It's a fun ride, and when it's fixed, you know, when it's fixed, we'll definitely ride it, because it's definitely one of the most fun rides. You know, a lot of the train stations, all the buildings, like you look here, you've got the general store and the bank. There's also a little post office. All these things, the blacksmith, every building in here, I've built. Well, some of them are the ones that come with Planet Coaster, but I built the rest. I decided not to go online and grab the stuff that was already other people had built, because you're not going to learn anything that way. So I decided to do it my way. So yeah, let's see what's going on here. It seems that we're going to be able to go for a ride right away. Is there 3 trains? No, there's only 2 trains. There used to be 3 trains on this thing. What? Where's the people? You're broken too? What's going on? There's no people. Okay. People? No people? Holy crap, there's a lot of people. But there's seriously nobody waiting for this coaster. And because of it, these people are sitting here waiting and waiting and waiting and waiting to get off, because nobody's coming here. This bird wants to go for a ride. Hey, bird. Okay, so, you know, the hyper coaster's fun, but there's then, you know, I built castles and I've deleted them. You can see little things going on in the background. There's lots of stuff going on. My dragon coaster, my flying dragon coaster, with stuff that burns. This one's called Rapunzel. It's the tower. And then we built the old mill. Well, we built a whole bunch of other stuff. All this stuff in the middle. Yeah, I did all this. Like, yeah. It's taken 220 hours, though. Like, that's a lot of time. That's an insane amount of time. If that was like work week, I work 37 and a half hours a week. You couldn't imagine that would, well, yeah, that would be forever. It would be weeks of work. So, yeah, the old mill was the next thing I built. I really enjoyed this build, and I really liked the result of it. For some reason, the coaster is a lot of fun. And just so that we do this properly, I'm going to do it at night. We're going to go for a night ride here. So yeah, we're just pulling into the station here. And that's one thing I have not done. And really, it's a lot of work. I have to go through and I have to do the lighting on everything. If you look at my park at night, you would be talking massive thievery. People would be robbed all the time because it's complete darkness. I just didn't think of it at the time. I got too carried away with everything else. Okay, we're ready to go. We're ready to go. I hope the frame rate doesn't ruin this, because it definitely has the ability to ruin this. Yeah, so with a smoother frame rate, this would all be a lot better, but my park is too big for a smooth frame rate, even with the power that I'm throwing at it here. But this is definitely one of my favorite builds, as well as one of my favorite rides at this point. The Hypercoaster's fun, though. It's big. It's absolutely massive. But yeah, this is the old mill. something I did the lighting on. There's orange lighting and there's blue lighting. Hey, Jason. Just going for some rides. And fixing that horrible coaster I built last time. Yeah. I will admit, though, this has become so much easier to work within since the latest update because they fixed a lot of the things that just bugged the crap out of me. There we go. I really enjoy that ride. But let's get back to things that are, you know, primary on our list today. And that is to finish the this coaster here. And it requires a lot of work. A lot of work. Like, look at this. Look at that. Doesn't that look horrible? That would kill somebody. It probably wouldn't kill somebody, but you know what I mean. But look, we're getting there. The excitement level's going up. Okay, so let's bring that down. Maybe bring that down a bit. And ooh, look at that. That actually worked out quite well. We'll smooth here. And then we'll smooth after there too. We don't want to smooth across those things though. Because what I want to do here is I want to come in and add a little banking. Just because, you know, it's got to support the riders as they come through there. Like a sweeping motion through there. And then we're going to tighten up our little area here. I'm going to smooth that banking out a little. Let's see. No, that is not good. Like, really? How many times does a man have to click smooth all for all to be smooth? Smooth all. I think the secret is 15 times. Okay. Bank. Pull back a step. Smooth. And push forward a full. Come on. And we want to smooth that. So again, we're sweeping underneath the track, up, over, and around. Yeah, I wish I could go to, like, I don't know, some coaster place. But chances are I won't be doing that. Why so big? Are you punishing me because I auto-completed? It's punishing me because I auto-completed. It was like, yeah, I'll use a 40-foot section of track. That'll screw you over. Okay, so can we do that? Yes, we can. You're fully capable of it, but I don't know why you ran all this thing up here. It's not like I moved it. Where's Cedar Point? I know I've heard of it, I just don't know where it is. Okay, so this needs to come down. Whoa, not the whole thing. Who said you were all one piece of... Well, look, you're not one piece. I only have selected from here to there. Why you do this? Why you not cooperate? Why you just make things up as you go along? That's not fun for anybody. And it's gone. So is this like a helix or something? I thought I built this myself. No, it is. It is. It is. There's nothing we can do about this. Okay, so this needs to change then. Breh. Sort of stretch things into shapes that you think you might want them in. And then smooth all. To there. But I really want to take this out further. Instead of like curving up right here, if I move this way out here. Way out here. And maybe down. Maybe down a little. And then we'll smooth right through. And it'll come us right down by the edge of the track. Oh no, no, that's perfect. That's like right down over the track. Cool. Not enough so they'll hit their head on it or nothing. And bank it out. Dive. This needs massive smoothing here. Actually, no. We're gonna bring it down. And then we're gonna smooth from here down to here. I'm gonna have to be careful here. Because I don't want to get low enough that I'm touching the water. But I do want to just bring this up so it just like, it's about to roll back as it comes into the Sandusky, Ohio. Do I have Twitch? I'm on Twitch. The link is in the description below, Ray. I'm streaming to Twitch, Hitbox, and YouTube right now. Okay, so last bit of the smoothing, the fine tuning here. Maybe not the last bit, but the last bit. That doesn't make any sense, does it? Okay, let's move that across, smooth that out. Hey, Disney fan. Okay, now let's smooth that all out just once. 2 times? 3 times. 3 times the charm. And then we need to just like take this and bank it. Track scenery rating, very low. Whoa, and it just rolls in. Awesome. That's what I want. I want a rolling stop. I'm going to be trying to do that on more of my coasters. It's a 6.49. It really kind of sucks, though, doesn't it? I'm guessing, though, a station might help. Some scenery might help. Putting the water back might even help. I don't know. I don't know these things. I don't know the answers. Here we go. Here we go. I still don't like that. It's still got a little bit of a wobble in it that I don't like. So does that. Whoa. Whoa! I wouldn't be rating this track that high. Though some of it is better. Eh. Okay, maybe I will put the water back and see where we're at there. I'd really get rid of all this. I'm gonna have that there. I should put rocks and stuff like that there. Okay, so, like I said though, I was happy. I was happy until here. Until right here. And then things did not go as I originally planned. Right there. You can see it. You can actually see it. That may have gotten rid of it. It may not have, though. Again, exceeding track limits. Damn you, track limits. Okay, I almost feel as though this... No. I was going to say it would be better over there, but I don't think so. What I might find, though, is smoothing this out. Might help. Oh, there's a bit of a wobble there, here. Okay. I don't know how all this smoothing is going to help that much. But actually, most of this was pretty smooth already. It's here where things start to go a little wrong. A little off. It almost seems as though coming out of this thing, it's a little too sharp. A little too rough. It's almost like I should just take out this helix altogether and put in my own. Now that's nice and quick. Nice. little bit rough on the. Whoa. Yeah, see what I mean? Right on the way into the helix and right. Oh, on the way out, it's fine now. On the way to into the helix, it needs a little work. I don't know what to make of it. Let's see what it makes about it. It knocked down from 6.51 to 6.16. And of course, I have no idea why. So, basically, this whole thing here that they're going on is not exciting. None of it is exciting at all. The drop off this here, not exciting. No, it excites nobody. It's minimal excitement. You have more excitement going to the bathroom at 2.4. Going to the bathroom is a 2.5. So what the hell? Seriously, what do you guys want? What do you want out of this? Excitement can only begin after the lift? Is that really a thing? And it's exciting up to here, and then it's just like as soon as it hits the first helix, it's like, excitement gone. And all this is not very exciting. So, that all needs to be fixed. That all needs to be fixed. So, how do I make this more exciting? How does the excitement get into this whole thing? Oh, I forgot to turn my heat map off. It's dropped. I haven't changed a thing, and it's already dropped again to 6.07. How is that a thing? I have no idea, because I haven't changed anything. I haven't changed anything. Okay, then you. Get down here. You're coming with me. And you? This better be more exciting. How? Water. You know, if I don't know if anybody agrees, but when they did the whole thing with the options to stop intersection errors between everything, terrain, scenery, and other tracks, they should have probably done something about the water too. Yeah, sharper drops. That's why I'm gonna do this here. Hopefully it helps with this area here. But you know, the whole thing is, I noticed that even with my other one, like, though the lead up to the chain lift, it seems like it should be exciting. They're going pretty fast. It's like, in their eyes, the course, it hasn't even begun yet. So all this section here seems to be like almost like a write-off. It's like, and because of the rest of the track isn't long, I think it's kind of suffering because of that. Okay, so let's smooth this out. And let's take this, bring it down more. And we'll smooth this. That seems okay, eh? Yeah, a little bit of Planet Coaster background music. Okay. So did they not like that because I took the water out? Is that why the experience went down? Okay, whatever the case may be. Let's go back to the heat map, back to the excitement, and start the test again. And let's hope it's more exciting than the 2.4. Let's see. It's a 4.92. Everything else sucks like shit, but... and has gone down. It's all gone down. Where's the sense in this? Sorry. Just, I don't get it. I don't understand. You know, after 20 coasters, you'd think you'd have somewhat of a clue as to what would be exciting. But you don't. Oh, this is going to drop everything down. Oh yeah, what I have done has basically just... Oh, well that's better. 9.1 is a 9.4. Okay. Okay, it's unpredictable. It's completely unpredictable what's going to happen. 7.51, 7.55. Then 5.3 is a 5.69. With my 4.1, which is what I get as I'm coming in, it's 5.76. They're excited it's over. Yay! And 6.15. So yeah, basically I got nothing out of that. Nothing. Okay, so I guess this whole front thing should probably be torn down too. This 4.9 is useless when I could actually just drop right down into here and have a better experience. Good, that's my first thought, is just rip out all this from here to here and just have that drop straight down. But that all that does is reduce the amount of track that's got a low score. Yeah, I've been reading about how these performance issues only seem to have crept in after alpha, in the beta and later. You're seriously telling me that this piece of track is incapable of reaching this piece of track? The button isn't there. But the button's there. Okay. Now this is too fast. So because I took that helix out, something else will have to happen there. What do we get now? 6.37. Make the track shorter. That's the secret. I'm not being sarcastic at any of this. I am really trying to figure this out. That doesn't make any sense why that's not exciting to them. It's on the edge of excitement. But that is better than some of the stuff after the lift that they're all excited about. Whoa, what's happened? Oh no, this is going just as fast. It's just with the red all being the same color, it doesn't look like it's going very fast. Okay, okay. I don't want to be in the ride anymore. Can I get out of the ride, please? No? No, you have to click that 4 times to get out of the ride. Okay, so again, right here we have this problem where it's like, no, no more fun anymore. All your fun ends now. Why is this fun and this not fun? Is there any logic behind that? If I could get that to be fun. If this from here to here could be fun, we might be able to solve this problem. Maybe that'll do it? Maybe that can be a thing? Now, I know this will seem ridiculous, smoothing all across that entire thing. Did it just take my frickin' loop out of that whole thing? Or did I just not do the loop? Okay, so I'm coming around, I'm on the bottom, I rise up over the top. Okay, so there's definitely a loop here. I would be upside down here, and rolling over and coming over the top. Right? There's no doubt there's a loop. No doubt? Okay. Just me, but when I use the smooth banking, shouldn't it be smoothing this banking? Again, just me. I could be completely wrong that when the smooth banking is used, banking is smooth. But it doesn't seem to be adjusting the banking at all. It's like this is actually on an outer bank. And this thing is twisted around so frickin' much. A little tiny bit more excitement. But again, I've had this up to 6.5 when it was crappy and felt like a horrible ride. So, what do we need to do? What do we need to do? What do we need to do? No, that's not what we need to do. I don't understand why this twist is so sharp between there and there. It's going to be a real bad experience for the riders, too. Okay, so if I can go from here to here, maybe even from here. No. Here. You know, that's just ridiculous. How is smooth all actually it actually takes the twist out of your track. It completely removed the twist in my track. Like from that point, not doing it now. Not doing it now, which is good, but I don't have what I want selected, so I'm pretty sure this is just gonna... Yeah, see? What the hell? What? How? How is this better? How have we made this better? I don't like this being on the outside. That's the problem to me. That's a problem to me. Right here. Why is that? Nice. So now that I've curved this around, it's actually taken away my adjustment for banking. And now it's back. .42. You know, this is the bad thing about this. When it starts getting close to 8 is where I'm like, yeah, this is a good track. So I'm gonna end up being really disappointed in this no matter what I do, because I don't think there's any winning this. I don't think this... This allows me to do what I want to do. Yeah, this twist would be absolutely terrifying, especially being on as you're on the outside of a curve. Okay, what do we end up with now? Again, not a huge fan of this yet. Actually, it might be getting better now. That actually might be good. I don't know what the results are. Much more excitement there. We're like almost good. Whereas they're like falling asleep like seconds before that. 6.32. Nothing better. Okay. Now what I'm gonna do is this. This is what I'm gonna do. Wow, this is the 57th live stream. Holy crap. Um, 56. Part 2. Because really, it's not really 57 yet, because I'm not done. So I'm gonna delete a part of this. Wow, the park takes so long to save now, it's ridiculous. Compared to what it used to. So now what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna take out this entire loop. And I'm wondering if them going through here faster is better. And if not, we can just like undo. I've been doing this for a long time. A long time. This track, you know, basically, if a track takes... Whoops. Takes less than, you know, 3 or 4 hours, I feel as though I'm doing it wrong. What? Why have you not put any... Did you not feel that there would be supports necessary at this part of the track? Okay, here we go. Hope you wore your diapers, because you're about to die. Now, there's no doubt in my mind that I clicked autocomplete. There's no doubt in my mind at all that I clicked autocomplete and then clicked the button to pay for it. That pisses me off. Autocomplete. Click the button to pay for it. I think I must have done something wrong there. Okay. At this point, we have to hand out body bags at the station. You might need this before the end of the ride. Yeah, that's why we're handing about body bags. This is a lot quicker. This is not what I was looking for out of this ride at all. But this is what we've got. Okay, I don't even know what that's gonna do. It just knocked the hell out of it because of the nausea problem. So yeah, when people started getting sick over here, that became an issue. I don't know why. It's 8. Oh, that's fear. Sorry, fear. Why is fear 8? How can fear possibly be 8? I'm confused. Look how exciting this is now, though. Oh no, that's fear. What about excitement? Yeah, we're seeing some bigger numbers. We still got shitty, crappy numbers. There's a 10.8 though. We never 11 point. You know, the excitement's great here. Are you excited about the people in front of you, like urinating themselves? What am I doing here? What am I doing here? So yeah, they either like really fast or being upside down. They don't really like the combination of really fast and being upside down. What do we do about that? I think we need new customers, to tell you the truth. I think our customers are our problem here, and they suck. There we go. That'll hurt everybody. Of course, now we're smashing our heads into the tracks again. Are we? No, we're okay. I don't know. Maybe we're not okay. The smashing the head into the tracks was a thing that occurred before. They didn't like... No, don't do that. Didn't like what I did. Ain't gonna like that. Still not getting me where I want to be. Okay, so this really needs to change here. Something needs to happen here to eat up the energy that's making people scared here. That's all I can really see, because I think that fear is what's dragging down the excitement. Because there's no way the excitement can be this low. There's no way. With these numbers, there's no way I should have an excitement of 6.8. I don't even care if there's like there's no 6. Yeah. Okay, so what are we doing here in order to make this work? What are we doing here? I think I know what we're doing here. No. No. Oh, maybe. What? Okay, yeah, I had my hands shifted over to one side. Okay, so now we're actually going through the road. That's not part of the plan. Weren't you at the meeting? I'm not supposed to go through the road. we'll get the curvature and everything on this right afterwards. Because that's not what we wanted to do at all. Seriously, the track's there. There's no button left for me to hit. So why to go off the track? Why? Why? There's no button left for me to hit. There's track there. Seriously. Game, what are you doing? Hey, Christopher. What are you doing, game? Okay, if I click done, does it go away? No, there's track there. What's going on? Sometimes I am left so confused by this game. Okay. No. Suddenly I just had like a massive craving for pizza. Bet I'm not having pizza. Okay, let's smooth this out so it, you know, does more what we expect it to do. This should be pretty fast. It should be a real fast loop, which means it's going to need like awesome banking. Okay, so we need enough height here. Come on, get to the middle. So we end up going over. And it needs to be low enough here so that it goes under. And then this is all screwed up. It needs to be, like, fixed so it's not so ugly. Not that it's ugly. Yeah, there we go. There, we're getting it. There we go. There we go. No. Well, okay. Way too fast. Bad corner. Everybody's got vomit all over themselves. This is the person in front of them. It's not good. Not good at all. I don't know. Again, I don't understand why the fear's even higher now. Yeah, the fear's higher. I thought I slowed this down, but I'd swear. No, maybe not. Maybe not. Maybe I'm okay. Maybe I'm okay. Can we get a rating, please? Okay. Well, that really, really, really helped. We gotta fix it, but it really helped. The thing I'm thinking, though, is the fixing... I don't know. We'll see. We'll see. So yeah, we're still smashing our face against the tracks. Okay, Let's bring all this out. I want it to follow the road a little better, but it won't let me choose small enough pieces of track. Like, I want to move this. Oh, there we go, there we go. No, it's moving the wrong piece of track. Whoops. I don't really want to do that. I don't want to do that. I clicked this. Okay, let's go. Let's go. Yeah, just looking at it, it's like, no, that's way, way, way too sharp. But of course, as soon as I go to smooth this, it's just gonna make it sharp again. It likes sharp corners. Come on, come on. Yeah, really? So, like, where can I smooth in the middle of this? Can we please have a place to smooth, like, to here? But no, you've got this huge section of track. It's just monstrous. And that's the only section you can smooth to. It's just ridiculous. Why? Because I autocomplete. We need to deal with massive, massive pieces of track. And it did it again. Oh, no, no, no. I have a smaller section. I have a smaller section. Yay for smaller sections. It won't let me move it. Oh, okay, it will. It just needed some patience. And I don't have any. Or at least after 2 hours of this, I start to lose it. Limits exceeded. Okay, can we make this into like a curve now? Are you gonna cooperate? That's a bit better. And it's stopping me for what? Too close to the train tracks? Okay. Tracks limits exceeded. I don't understand, because the limits are like 180 degrees, 90, 90, 100, or, you know, the limits are about as limitless as you can get. But yet, every time I go to do something, it's like, oh, track limits exceeded. I'll figure it out. Oh, hey, Nick. I didn't notice you there until Ray said, hey, Nick. Okay. Let's see what that's like. Again, I might be trying to do too much with a track that isn't supposed to do all these things. But again, I'm only following the limits. Oh, that's awesome. Why am I offline on Twitch? Oh, it's lying. I'm still online on Twitch. Never mind. Whoa! Again! But that's not what we're going for here. Like, you're trying to kill everybody, Ride. Why are you trying to kill everybody? What'd they ever do to you? Can we, like, smooth the banking here, please? Maybe that'll be better. Actually, maybe we should go into that banking a little sooner. It'll take a little bit of smoothing. That I don't understand how that can seem sharp anymore. You know what I mean? That seems like a really, really smooth, like, raindrop curve. Oh, an act of vandalism. We should quickly check the park. I haven't done any of that for a long time. Park management. Security. Oh. Vandalized bins, 2. Vandalized benches, 3. Did we catch anybody? No, we didn't. Oh well. Whoa, I'm on the wrong camera. Wrong camera. It's actually starting to look like it fits in this area now, as well. I really wish I could get that to smooth better. Okay. Let's see what we got here. A little bit of a wiggle at the end of that I don't like. But hey, look, we're up at 6.65. Like, there's got to be a point where I just say, okay, that's good enough. Let's get on to decorating and making this look right. I want to do something completely different for a station this time, too. That's definitely better. It feels better. It rides better. I'm not afraid. Are they afraid? They're afraid they're just a bunch of chickens. It seems to, yeah. Good scenery brings the excitement up a little bit. I really need to make that so it's not around an outside curve. It just crawls right into it. I like the way it just comes up. Okay, what is it going to do? Drop us down now? Oh, 6.66. Hey, 666. You know what that means? We're gonna have to call it the Devil's Ride. Or, well, don't have to. Probably not going to. So there's a little bit of a wiggly thingy here going on that I need to fix. Because, you know, we can't have this. So I think to fix this, I'm gonna actually just bring this across a bit. And then I'm gonna have to smooth. I don't want to smooth. Because it doesn't smooth the way I want it to smooth. It doesn't smooth at all, really. Maybe down here. Okay, that's a bit better. But now I'm probably hitting the frickin' track again. No, I'm not. No, I'm not. Well, that's good. We're good on both sides. So there's like a 3-track crossing. We've got our racetrack. We've got our other track. And we've got that. Okay, the other thing is, you know what I want to try out? I just got to do just a second here. I gotta look something up on Google. Okay, so we need to figure out how to get into the go-karts. I know how. Okay, so what we're gonna do is this. We're gonna take a break from building right now. I'm happier with where we're at in this track than I have been since I started it. But since the beginning of this whole thing, I have wanted to ride my go-karts. But I can't. But if I happen to name my no, that's not what I need to name my go-kart. I swear I copied it. So let's name our go-kart Bollard. And now we're gonna get in. Okay, we're gonna get out. We're gonna wait. Something's gonna happen here. Something marvelous. Again, why is Twitch showing me offline? Sorry, it just bugs me. It's showing my video and then showing me offline. How is that possible? How am I live streaming offline? I'm still offline on Twitch. Why? Live and offline. I'm confused. Sorry, Twitch. You were leaving me very confused. Okay, can I let go? Can we... Hello? Okay. Okay, so here I am. Am I actually driving this thing now? Yeah! I am! Okay, okay, okay. Whoa! Cool! Whoa! I spun out! Okay. Whoa, these are hard to drive. Okay, so cool. The other thing is, you can name your driver. If you name the character that's driving, to rename him to, what is it? Andy Fletcher. He'll go super fast. I'm gonna lose the race. I've been complaining that there was no way to race these since the beginning, but it turns out there is. Whoa! What happened? How did I spin that way? How is that physics? That doesn't physics very well. Whoa! And now I'm typing into chat suddenly instead of driving. I had the instructions up in front of it. Yeah, so the go-karts was a new addition in the again, I spun out. I think this thing only spins out one direction. And even if you're going... Okay, so that's weird. I can't figure out which way it's spinning out. Okay, that's it. We're gonna check something else here. We're gonna see if this works. Okay, the camera works. That's too bad. That's really too bad. Because if this would have worked, this would have been fun. This would have been fun. Okay, and if you don't drive it for a second, he takes over. Okay, but we got it. We got it. So basically now with this, if I call this Bollard, I don't know what Bollard is. It's obviously a racetrack somewhere. WASD shifts, steers the cart, and shift honks the horn. So the other thing I'd like to do in this game... This isn't a game, this is serious shit we're doing here. Game. Is this. What do I need to do? What do I need to do? I can make, yeah, one of the options is to make everybody in the park vomit at once. Let's not do that. Okay, Andy Chaplin take care of his cart. Okay. This is gotta be, T-Gid Cam. There we go. Now we're a person walking around the park. And we can only run until we bump into somebody? No, we can only run 1 foot. That's our run. Okay, now we're running. Of course, now we're not controlling what we're going, where we're going. So yeah, we can actually walk around the park like this. I guess we could do this with the camera view anyway. But this just sort of sticks you in the plane, in the right plane. Holy crap, it's busy over here. Holy crap. Of course, there's 6,800 people. 6,800 individual minds running around through my park here. I cannot believe there are so many people here. Wow, this is awesome! Sorry, I'm missing chat again. Okay, oh, I get it. It's the speed thing is a toggle. Okay, we're gonna go ride. What are we gonna ride? I think I'm gonna go ride this. But I don't know which one to ride. I think the blue one. Let's ride the blue one. So now we're just going on a couple rides. Come on. Yeah, I found some sections of my park get very crowded, which I like. Okay, so we're gonna hop in this thing. Now, I think the way this goes is because we go around the loop, and blue ends up on the outside path. So what we end up with is, as we go into this, red ends up going through everything first. So through the corkscrews, you get to see red in front of you, through everything, until we get back to the outside, where red goes around the outside edge. And these are synchronized, by the way. Red and blue will fire off at the same time, if they let people on this thing. Okay. So 1 or 3, 2, 1. Go! Yeah! So I'm really thinking of upgrading my CPU and my and everything to play this game, because I guarantee my bottleneck is not my graphics cards. My bottleneck is my CPU. Even though I'm running a 4790K, I'm gonna work towards upgrading to 7700K, and hopefully that eliminates this frame rate issue. But there's no guarantees. With my graphics card, I shouldn't have a frame rate, or graphics cards, I shouldn't have any frame rate issues. But I do. What happened to the red coaster? Thought it was in front of me. Oh, there it is. Almost catching up. Almost catching up. We're looping around it. It's looping around us. I don't know what's going on here. There's looping going along. And now we're on the inside curve. We're on the inside curve, and they're coming in almost unison. There's like... yeah, there's like so little... Oh yeah, it's awesome. Oh, I love that ride. That's an awesome ride. You'll notice I'm not in first-person view anymore. But that's the trick. You just got to go rename somebody to something, and that gets you the view. So one thing we tried to do last time was ride this. Guest 1. What? What's going on? Why am I at the back of the coaster and as guest 1? This is not what I'm choosing to do. Why are we doing this? This is not the way this works. I've never had that problem before. There we go. Okay, so we're coming into the... Okay, here we go. So we're gonna ride this, and then we'll go ride the Red Rock thing. This is one of my favorite rides. It's not my favorite ride. The Old Mill is my favorite ride, but this one is so fast. It was supposed to be a Giga Coaster, but somehow I measured wrong, and by the time it was all done, it was like 20 feet short. Actually 22 feet short. It's 278 feet tall instead of 300. I was going to go in and add another 20 feet, but it just seemed like a lot to do when maybe my park needs a hyper coaster and a Giga Coaster. Oh, I love the water going up there. But yeah, we'll see that. That's part of this ride. And this is a hydraulic lift, I believe. And it's fast. Oh yeah, it's high. It's a long ride. Well, I guess it could have been longer. But I did a lot of 0 or negative G stuff. So like the first hump you go over is exactly negative 1 G. So there was a lot of things I read about these coasters and what they do. So yeah, the top of this is like a negative 1G right here. I also tried to do the sideways negative 1G, which is another thing I read about. But yeah, this one really shows off the rest of the park if you're actually able to look as you're going through. I just wish the frame rate was better. I really do. I took one of the coasters and threw it into another park the other day, and just to see what it actually played like, just by itself in a park, and it was awesome. I turned the graphics up to ultra, and I was able to ride it. It was beautiful, but there's no scenery around it, so it wasn't the same. Here's the water. That's where we see the other coaster. And it could have been longer. We still got a lot of potential here, and we're braking on our way in here. So yeah, that one I really like. But for the longest time, and again, I'm disgusted by the horrible frame rate. I will say that. For the longest time, this was my favorite ride. Just coming around the last loop, and it's going to go through the tunnel. Yeah, I've been really trying to integrate triggers. So the water, I've got cannons firing with one of the coasters and stuff like that. So yeah, using the triggers. Okay, so here we are. It's not broken anymore. That's a good thing. We can ride it. This is one of my highest rated coasters, I think. What is this? What is this at? 7.79. So that's pretty good. Like, I've tried to reach 8. I've never reached 8, but I try to get it close to 8. And when it comes to prestige, these are pretty high. But this one's just a fun ride, especially, you know, if I could get it to perform better, if I didn't have to worry about this damn frame rate. It's not like I worry about the frame rate. I just get screwed by the frame rate. If there's anybody watching in Twitch, can you, like, say something in chat? Because it looks to me like it's not working. Can we get a hello from Twitch chat? Sorry, brain's not working. Here we go. That's good. Stick your hands up in front of my face. Again, ruined by the frame rate. Feels like we're just floating along. Oh, hey Christopher, thanks. I thought it, for the life of me, I thought it wasn't working. That's awesome. It keeps on saying I'm offline, so. So yeah, this is again one of my favorite builds. It took me probably 6 hours to lay all the rock out. It was well worth it. And now I could actually go to this track and address some of the issues I had with it. Other than frame rate. Oh, look at that. That's awful. And you can see like the dive and the inside and all that. All that had to be done to actually add excitement to the ride. So yeah, that one comes out pretty high at 7.79. I don't remember what this one was. 7.75. What do we got over here? 7.37. Yeah, there's actually a desert theme. Like, I'm in the tropical theme. So the desert theme actually has sand colored like that. This one's only 6.62, and I still consider this one of my favorite rides. But I didn't fight with it after I got it up to a certain point. I just said leave it the way it is. And then, of course, this is still a 6.65, so it's better than the old mill. But the old mill is just such a, you know, epic looking coaster. You know, like that I like. Why are you floating there? You probably don't belong there. That I really like. Yeah. Yay! Okay, so that was floating there as a piece of this building. Well, that's no good. Luckily, I caught that now, because when I deleted that thing that was just floating there, I deleted the building with it. We don't want to delete the building. The building needs to be there. Okay, there we go. There goes the thing that was floating in the sky. So nobody can get to this yet. So there's no... Oh, well, I guess there is a path over here. We want to bring this path up and across here as well. So I think... maybe we can start working on that. Huh? Intersecting terrain. Well, you're supposed to go from being a bridge to being a road again? A path? I don't know. This is bad. Okay, whatever the case may be, we'll see if it all hooks up together with this. We might be just fine. Oh no, man! Look how empty this place is. Look at it. It's like totally empty. Like all this. Like, okay, let's look at the lines where this goes to. So if we start in a corner here, it starts from here. So I've got all this to fill in. It goes along. You can see the line. The line wasn't showing up a couple of times when I loaded the game. To here. So again, there's lots and lots of room here. And again, the line runs. I've got tons of space. Tons of space. Here we go. The line runs all the way down. All the way to over here. Look, you can hardly even see there's a park. And then all the way down, you can see the line now. I'm gonna get rid of the pathing. All the way down, 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 across, across, across. What sucks, of course, is, you know, this line, it does create some hard limits. Like, I can't adjust terrain past that line, so it's gonna be a cliff or something. And it goes all the way down into this corner. So, you know, really, if you think about it, I've maybe done a third of it. Maybe a half. I think there's a lot of work to do. And I'm really looking forward to it. You know. Why can't I move fast? So yeah. Lots of work to do. And I'm sure I'll get loads of enjoyment out of it. There's a whole nother train to put in. Yeah, I know. I'd be down to like 0 frames per second. It's just like we'll stream and we'll sit there for 2 hours talking about a picture. It's like 0 frames per second is basically a picture. But you know what? I think I'm going to leave it here for today. We're just over 2 hours in, 2 hours and 10 minutes here. I usually try to keep these to a manageable length because, you know, I do post them to YouTube after, and if people want to come in and watch it, it needs to be somewhat manageable. But I guess I could keep going for a while. I'm just not going to. I've got other shit to do. It's Sunday afternoon. Got to get ready for work tomorrow. Got to do laundry. Well, laundry's done. Got to fold laundry. You know, life is interrupting my fun, as it often does. But this afternoon at 6 o'clock Central Standard Time, watch me on Twitch, because I will be not on Twitch, on Twitter. I will tweet. Usually around 6 o'clock, I'm going to start part 2 of Outlast 2. And I am really looking forward to that. So I'm glad everybody could make it. I hope to see you again in the next stream. Remember, you know, follow me on Twitch, follow me on Twitter, subscribe on YouTube. I think you can even subscribe on Hitbox. But nobody seems to watch on Hitbox yet, so who knows? Thanks for coming. Oh, sorry. I'm just closing for the day. Park's closed, man. So yeah. So check out the rest of the video if you missed it. I'll be back later. Yeah, I'm going offline, man. Sorry. I'll be back. I'll be back. Wait a minute. Perfect timing. Yeah, I'm sorry. It often happens. I'm 2 hours and 10 minutes in, and now I'm just babbling about it. But come back at 6. Go check out this video in the meantime. I'll get it posted up to YouTube. Come back at 6. We'll be doing some Outlast 2. See if I can survive that. See if the fear doesn't scare me away. So until then, I'm GameFace. This was Planet Coaster. If you'd like to click the button, and don't forget to subscribe and follow. You know. So until next time. Well, until next time. Sorry, my outro just like total fail. I'm changing it up for other things, and it's just not working. So again, everybody have a good day. Catch you later.